Right then, who's next? Weeklies. Astral DJ's not in. Oh, Scorpio. There we go. Staying in your comfort zone. Why's that? Let's see. Three rows of 6 for Scorpio spirit players. Just plug you in case you run out of charge. Overall energy. Oh dear. Not quite, just 1 minute. So, something wrong within the family. There's changing dynamics. A sadness. Yeah, a nightmare situation. You've got to think clearly. You've got to be truthful to yourself and others and speak your mind. You're not going round in circles, you're going round and up. But what you've got to decide is what path you're going to take. And it's a nightmare because you feel like you need to move on, but because circumstances, you know logically it's time to move on, but emotionally you might be staying in your safe zone, not wanting to go on a new path. Okay, so there's been a separation. A bond is broken in the past for whatever reason. Might be a failed relationship, might be that you lost somebody into spirit, somebody moved away, and now you're torn. Both baying at the same moon, looking at the same moon, but not together. Maybe spreading yourself too thin, trying to do everything to please everybody else. But you're going to get clear now on what you need to do. 18 is positive energy. It's clarity. 2 people born 1970 may be involved somewhere. See how she feels like she's drowning. And that's because you need some rest. You need some time off to yourself to heal your heart. So, how others see this situation, how the external energy is. There could be a Leo where you're having a power struggle, 8 or 26 in the past. They're all right as long as they're in control, like a lamb to the slaughter somebody. It's fate, karma, heart and back problems. So again, the heart, so you're healing your heart. And somebody thinks that you should have healed by now, that you should have got over this heartache, sorrow, loss and separation, but that you're afraid. And it's not that you're afraid, not really. It's just that you want to put it off a little bit longer. 22 is negative energy. 8 or 26 is positive. You are strong enough, or you will be strong enough, but you need to heal. Work. Action needs to be taken. A boss, possibly an Aries, governments, things like that getting involved. Power struggles. And the Leo again in the background. There's an opportunity coming your way for money, possibly in the post. It shouldn't be missed, this opportunity. It should be grabbed with both hands and nurtured so that you grow it into something bigger and better From little acorns come big oaks. So maybe an investment that you make. It's a doorway to a new beginning, a new home, a new life, a new situation. And you're going to find something out within the next 7 weeks about something that's been kept hidden from you. Or you may be keeping things to yourself about that move. Maybe don't want other people to know yet. So your wishes and dreams. There could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius child, or it could be your inner child. It could be that there's no logical thought to this, that you're confused, and that's going back to that, which is making you depressed, possibly keeping things to yourself, especially medical matters. Or there could be a sibling involved somewhere, or those born on the 1st or the 28th that's negative energy. It's depression, it's medical matters, it's hands, arms, shoulders, it's siblings, brothers and sisters. You have to let go. You have to release and let go of the old way of doing things, the outcome of a situation, control. Just let go. Go with the flow, which is what they're saying. It's time for you to rest because there's changes coming and you've got to be ready for it. And there we have the confusion again. The Aquarius energy. Keeping yourself isolated, guarding your heart because possibly of this heartbreak, possibly not trusting your own judgment or others, doctors, priests, lawyers, females, and it's a lonely, divorced or widowed woman. So if you are the female, that could be why you're needing to rest, because you've been recently, or not so recently even, widowed or divorced, and you've damaged, your heart's hurting. There will be some reunions coming up, celebrations, you and 2 others at least, faith, hope and charity. There's no need to apologise for how you feel or what you're doing. You've got no one to answer to but yourself, especially the family who might be sticking their arm in and bringing you down in some way. So it's an end of a chapter in it, but you don't want it to end just yet. Yeah, you're feeling blue, depressed, isolated, and maybe you need help, but you're the last person to ask for it. Number 11, massively important. So what we're going to do with you. Your blue chakra is your throat, so you're not speaking up and you're not asking. This is a time where someone you know is feeling down, or you. A strong feeling of isolation that is so powerful, you feel like you don't know your place in this world. Are you feeling alone and wishing you could find some way of making the pain go away? This is a time where you need to reach out. It may be as small as asking a friend over to talk, or picking up the phone and calling a loved one. Either way, you need to know that you're not alone. Your guides and spirits are always there. They've never left you. And even though you feel like there's no one, when you feel distant, ask yourself, have I put up a wall? Probably, because you do that really easily. Have I distanced myself from everyone? Probably again. What has caused me this pain that I have felt the need to withdraw? Well, I think you know what that is. Take a moment to think of the things in your life that give you joy. It may be an animal, a hobby, a person that makes you smile. Draw on that feeling and make it grow inside you. Feel the joy, the happiness and the love. Push away the bad feelings and bring your walls down, even if it's just a little bit. It's always a good time when you're not feeling your best to ground and protect yourself. Your energy needs to flow as it may be stuck. Do a grounding and protection exercise that feels right for you. Sometimes, when you're feeling vulnerable, it leaves us open to other energies that can affect us. So people know, and then they go in for the kill. So when we don't allow those energies in, it can give us just the lift that we need. So lock the door and curl up in your cocoon for a bit if that's what you need. If this card is for someone you feel is experiencing this, maybe it's up to you to reach out to them. Maybe they seem as though they don't need help, but deep down it's exactly what they do need. Small acts of kindness can be just what someone needs, especially to those that wear the mask that cover their sadness, which is this card here. The mask that covers their sadness. So, it's cheer up, Chuck. If you need to curl up on the couch with a good book and your raggy, as we used to say to the kids, your blanket, do it. Nobody, you don't have to apologise to anybody. You are loved and spirit are watching over you. There you go, somebody's coming in, a messenger. Somebody's going to bring you some love. Somebody's going to be there. And it is the 1st or the 28th again. So it could be the 1st of August or the 28th of this month, or anybody born on that date or lives at that date. But be careful, because it might be somebody that you're banging your head against a brick wall with. The number 14, massively important. Somebody got away with something and they're going to try and get away with it again. Yeah, they're up to no good. Or they kept things to themselves, possibly medical issues that they shouldn't have done. And there's been no communication. Promises. Promises that you feel like you have to keep. I'm not sure that that's a good thing. Promises about a home, a family. 25. You have to take action for what's best for you, not what's best for everybody else, not what you might have to sever some ties. But it's about you and your promises that you keep to yourself. Especially if you've made a promise to somebody in spirit. Don't let that hold you back. They wouldn't want you to be miserable. Yeah, communication. You're waiting for a communication. I don't know what it is. Could be the written word, or it could be from spirit maybe. You want a message from spirit. 11th house is, they're telling me that you need to get out there and socialise. Otherwise, those wishes and dreams will never come true. Sun in Gemini. So June is important. So it's about communication, siblings, hands, arms, shoulder issues, and you thinking clearly. Sun in Gemini. Communicative, self-expression. You may feel restless, but you need to socialise. Mind-orientated, versatile. You may be feeling highly strung. The Sun in Gemini bounces back from setbacks and multitasks, and that's what you need to do. Bounce back. Stop wallowing, because it's not good for you. Okay? Thanks for listening, and I'll speak soon.